$350,000. That number is not for you. It's for a Stanford PhD with a patent from Google DeepMind. It's a number designed to make you feel like you're playing a different game entirely. But the person who landed that job, not a researcher, no PhD, 2 years ago they were a technical writer. And that single fact should make the hair on your arm stand up. Because the game is rigged, just not how you think. You're searching for the highest paying AI jobs, but you're looking at the bait, not the hook. The real money, the career defining opportunities aren't in the generic AI engineer roles that a million other people are fighting for. They're in the shadows. In specialized roles that solve such urgent, expensive problems that companies don't have time to care about your credentials. Forget the generic path. We are breaking down the 5 specialized GenAI roles that are quietly paying premium salaries in 2026. We'll start with a 6-figure role perfect for non coders, but make sure you stick around for role number 5. It's pushing $300,000, and it's where the entire industry is heading. And pay very close attention to role number 4. I'll show you the exact path a QA engineer took to land a $275,000 job, bypassing thousands of software engineers in the process. Our first hidden role proves you don't need to write a single line of code to sit at the head of the table. The GenAI product manager. If you're a product manager, a business analyst, or a domain expert, you've probably felt that cold knot of anxiety in your stomach. You're watching your engineering teams drift into a language you don't speak, wondering if your strategic skills are about to become a fossil. Meet Maria, a traditional product manager earning $115,000 a year. She's in a sprint planning meeting and her world goes silent. Her engineers are debating GPT-4o versus Claude 3.5 Sonnet, throwing around terms like token costs, context windows, and API latency. In her own meeting, on her own team, Maria felt like a total outsider. Her first instinct? Panic. That night, she almost started grinding Python tutorials, believing the only way to stay relevant was to become a worse version of the people she was supposed to be leading. But then, a moment of clarity born from pure frustration. This wasn't a coding debate. It was a business debate. A debate about user experience, cost, and risk. The very things she owned. Which model feels better to the user? Which one will bankrupt us at scale? Which one is a lawsuit waiting to happen? These are product decisions, not engineering trophies. That night, she closed the Python course for good. Instead, she obsessed over prompt engineering and the unique personalities of different LLMs. Then, she made a pure power move. Using the GPT-4o interface, she built a working, interactive prototype of the new feature concept. By herself, in a single afternoon. No engineers required. 6 months later, Maria landed a role as a GenAI product manager. They didn't ask her about Python. They hired her because she could walk into a boardroom, translate a business crisis into an AI solution, and then show them a working prototype she built herself. Her new salary? Between $160,000 and $220,000. Maria's story proves your strategic mind isn't becoming obsolete. It's becoming the single most valuable asset in the room. Have you ever been in a meeting like Maria's, where the technical jargon started flying and you felt completely left behind? Drop a yes in the comments if you've been there. But strategy only gets you so far. Someone has to actually build the damn thing. And for the builders, the experienced software engineers watching this, the rules have been completely rewritten. This brings us to our second hidden role, the GenAI Architect. If you're a software engineer, you can build almost anything. But when you look at job descriptions for AI engineer, you see a wall of TensorFlow, PyTorch, and complex math. It feels like you need another degree just to compete. This is exactly where David was. A solid backend engineer at $120,000 a year, but his team was completely stuck. Their task was to build an internal question and answer tool. They spent 3 months on it, the traditional way. The result was an expensive, clunky failure. Frustrated, David started exploring on his own. He stumbled on a concept called Retrieval Augmented Generation, or RAG. Over a single weekend, using a framework called LangChain, He stitched together a simple prototype. It connected the company's internal documents to GPT 4.0. And it worked. It didn't just work, it blew away the project his team had wasted an entire quarter building. That was his career changing realization. The immense value wasn't in building a model from scratch, it was in architecting the system around the model. He didn't need to become an ML researcher. His existing skills in systems design, APIs, and data flow were already the keys to the kingdom. He just needed to find the right lock. His entire identity as an engineer shifted. He stopped thinking, I need to learn deep machine learning. He started thinking, my systems design skills are the key to architecting powerful AI pipelines. David added two things to his resume: RAG pipeline design and LangChain. The call started flooding in for roles like GenAI Architect and Solutions Architect AI. He landed a new job with a salary of $195,000. And this isn't a fluke. PwC research shows workers with AI skills can see a wage premium of up to 56%. For engineers, architects, and DevOps pros, mastering RAG is the single most direct path to that premium. And to show you just how tangible this is, I've built out a first month roadmap for aspiring Gen AI architects. It breaks down the exact LangChain project David built step by step. You can grab it completely free at the link in the description. For all the engineers watching, what's the biggest roadblock you've hit trying to break into AI? Is it the math, the frameworks, or something else? Let me know your biggest struggle in the comments below. Architecting the system is one thing, but controlling a model's output at massive scale, that's a completely different discipline. And you have been lied to about what it is. You think you know what a prompt engineer is? You've seen the headlines, you've rolled your eyes. You think it's some linguistic party trick, coaxing poems out of ChatGPT. That is a lie. And it's a lie that is costing skilled professionals a fortune because they are dismissing one of the most lucrative roles in the entire industry. Meet Chloe. 2 years ago, she was a technical writer earning $85,000. Her superpower? Making complex things brutally simple. Now, look at her reality as a prompt engineering lead. She is not writing clever one liners. She is managing a version controlled library of 10,000 prompts that power a massive customer service bot. She runs A B tests that impact millions of users, where a tiny 0.5% improvement in accuracy saves her company $2 million a year. This is not a creative writing job, it is a rigorous engineering discipline. She uses complex meta prompts and precise function calling definitions to force a chaotic AI to speak in perfect machine readable JSON. Her work is the critical interface between human business logic and the raw, unpredictable power of a language model. She builds the guardrails, the instruction sets, the very personality of the company's AI. Her unique blend of language mastery and systematic, engineering focused thinking made her irreplaceable. She leveraged that skill set to become a prompt engineering lead managing a small team. Her total compensation is now $250,000. This is the reality behind the hype. For technical writers, detail oriented developers, or even QA engineers, the path starts by building a portfolio of complex prompts, mastering the different behaviors of models like Claude 3.5 Sonnet versus GPT 4.0, and learning to manage prompts like mission critical code. The salary for a lead in this space? It ranges from $220,000 to over $300,000. That is a massive shift from technical writer to a lead engineer. What's the most surprising career pivot you've ever seen? I'm genuinely curious. Let me know in the comments. When you build something this powerful, you create a new kind of danger. A system that can save you millions can also destroy your reputation in a single, horrifying sentence. This has created one of the most urgent, highest paying jobs on the market. And it's the story of how a quality assurance lead completely outmaneuvered thousands of skilled software engineers. To understand this role, we need to look at two parallel stories. First, meet Alex, a skilled software engineer earning $130,000. He goes all in on AI. He spends 18 months grinding complex machine learning algorithms, drowning in advanced math, to become another generic AI engineer. When he starts applying, he finds himself in a digital line of 5,000 applicants for every single role, competing with PhDs. He gets zero offers. This is that moment, the almost quit moment, that everyone following the herd eventually faces. Meanwhile, there's Ben. Ben is a QA lead, earning $95,000. He's not a builder, he's a breaker. His entire career is about finding the one thing everyone else missed, the single flaw that can bring a system to its knees. He sees companies terrified of their new AI models hallucinating on a customer call or leaking private user data. So Ben makes a completely different bet. Instead of learning to build models, he spends 6 months mastering how to break them. He learns model evaluation, guardrail implementation, and AI ethics frameworks. He applies for a role titled AI Safety Engineer. He is one of only 50 applicants. In the interview, they don't ask him about model architecture. They ask him how he would test an AI for racial bias, how he would stop it from giving dangerous medical advice, how he would red team it to find a security flaw that nobody else even thought to look for. Ben lands the job at $275,000, while Alex is still memorizing algorithms. Ben's specialized skill solved a more urgent and far more expensive business problem. His story is the core lesson of this entire video. In the age of AI, the ability to ensure safety is becoming more valuable than the ability to build. For cybersecurity professionals and QA engineers, senior AI safety roles are commanding salaries between $240,000 and $320,000. The World Economic Forum predicts a net gain of 78 million AI related jobs by 2030, and it's the specialists like Ben who are capturing the most valuable positions. If you're getting value from this breakdown of real world AI career paths, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for GenAI_Lied. If you're like to this comment back, GenAI_Lied for GenAI_Lied. When is just to do this line bito, it follow about from the valuable plan from shoot and we get to lockout little treat. The start of the lokav life, lockout little supported the information of GenAI_Lied. Investing of it video, it found the different times of the begin and running the loka for this programming button. This one began for my career path, they are go to a collimated GenAI_Lied. GenAI_Lied for GenAI_Lied. If you're getting value from this breakdown, for GenAI_Lied, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for GenAI_Lied. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for GenAI_Lied. If you're getting value from this breakdown, for GenAI_Lied, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for GenAI_Lied. If you're getting value from this breakdown, for GenAI_Lied, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for GenAI_Lied. If you're getting value from this breakdown, for GenAI_Lied, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for GenAI_Lied. The World Economic Forum predicts a net gain of 78 million AI-related jobs by 2030, and it's the specialists like Ben who are capturing the most valuable positions. If you're getting value from this breakdown, for GenAI_Lied, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for GenAI_Lied. If you're getting value from this breakdown, for GenAI_Lied, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for GenAI_Lied. If you're getting value from this breakdown, for GenAI_Lied, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for GenAI_Lied. When ESB comes to the problem that my plan from the space, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for GenAI. This is the lockout little programming button, being planned from these positions, and being back to the company from most valuable positions. This is not like a last rate of this page of the quota vendor development, but being back to the GOPA vendor development and really values. If you're getting value from this program, for GenAI_Lied. If you're getting value from this breakdown, for GenAI_Lied. If you're getting value from this breakdown, for GenAI underscore lied. If you're getting value from this breakdown, for GenAI underscore lied. If you're getting value from this breakdown, for GenAI underscore lied. If you're getting value from this breakdown, for GenAI underscore lied. If you're getting value from this breakdown, for GenAI underscore lied. Then we very question on valuable to the plan, because this type of feature the NDS that information of local 78 million AI-related jobs by 2030. And it's the specialists like Ben who are capturing the most value. We release a new guide every single week, showing you the specific skills and projects you need to land these exact roles. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Protecting the system is critical, but the true visionaries aren't just protecting it, they are teaching it to think for itself. And that's where this all gets truly wild. This is the role that will define the next 5 years of AI. Our fifth and final job, the multi agent orchestrator. This is the absolute cutting edge. The role that finally answers the question, where is all of this going? To understand it, meet Kenji, a senior automation engineer earning $150,000 a year. He's an expert at designing complex workflows. His company gives him an impossible task: automate the creation of detailed market research reports. The old way is a nightmare. It takes a team of 5 human analysts 2 full weeks and costs a fortune to produce a single report. This is where the entire paradigm shatters. Instead of writing code to perform tasks, Kenji uses a framework like LangGraph to design a team of autonomous AI agents. He doesn't write code, he hires AIs. He creates a researcher agent to scour the web, a data analyst agent to find the signal in the noise, a writer agent to draft the report, and a supervisor agent to crack the whip, checking for quality and ensuring the final product is perfect. Kenji is not coding the logic for each step. He is orchestrating a symphony of intelligent agents. Using an AI-first code editor like Cursor, he can rapidly build and debug this entire agentic system. His job has fundamentally changed. He's no longer a developer who writes code. He is a conductor of an AI orchestra. The result? The new system does in hours what used to take a human team 2 weeks, for a tiny fraction of the cost. Kenji's role is immediately redefined. This skill set is so rare and so incredibly valuable that he's promoted into a new position, AI Agent Architect, with a salary of $295,000. And his story is not science fiction. According to Master of Code, by the end of 2026, 40% of all enterprise applications are expected to have task-specific AI agents integrated into them. For senior developers and automation engineers, this emerging top-tier role, with salaries ranging from $260,000 to over $350,000, represents the future. It is the ultimate GenAI job, the role that conducts AI rather than just building with it. This idea of conducting an AI orchestra instead of just coding is a massive paradigm shift. So I have to ask, are you more excited or intimidated by that future? Let me know in the comments. Just type Team Excited or Team Intimidated. That $350,000 job from the beginning? It isn't a myth. It's a map. It's a map showing you where the highest paying AI jobs are hiding once you decide to choose a specialized path. So your first step tonight is not to open another coding course. It's to identify your path with confidence. And to help you do that, I've put together a free 25-question AI career readiness scorecard. It is designed to map your existing skills, one of these 5 roles, and give you a personalized roadmap. The link is right at the top of the description. It's the best place to start. In our next video, we are breaking down the exact 3-month project plan to land your first GenAI Architect role. So make sure you're subscribed because you are not going to want to miss that.